How's it going, gamers? Welcome to the Super Smash Bros. Breakdown series, new here to GVN. In this series, we'll be basically breaking down everything we know about the new Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS games, predicting some new characters, or showing you guys our dream roster for the game, analyzing confirmed characters, stages, trophies, items, everything Smash Bros. All in one place here on GVN in video form. Occasionally we'll bring on some guests from the GVN staff and even some other YouTube channels and websites to discuss their own dream characters that they'd like to see in the game or help us analyze what we know already. Welcome to the Super Smash Bros. Breakdown. I'm here with another guest, same one that did the Wii Fit trainer, Austin Evans. Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Glad to be here.
So today we'll be analyzing a veteran character, better known as Bowser, the villain in the Mario Brothers series, technically Smash Bros. Brawl 2. Pretty much everyone's favorite princess kidnapping character, really. He's gotten a new look, really. That's the major change we've had in Super Smash Bros. Brawl and 3DS compared to Brawl. Any significant, specific changes you admire or don't like about him, Austin?
Well, definitely one of the things I think is actually kind of applies to the entire Super Smash Bros. Game is that everything's much more colorful, and especially Bowser. He definitely seems to have he's more bright, he's more saturated, he's just more colorful. Something else that I've definitely noticed is that he's not kind of crouched over so much. Like before, he was almost on 4 arms and legs, I guess, but now he's kind of more upright. So that would be probably, as far as the look, I don't think he's changed that much, but I've definitely kind of brightened him up a little bit and kind of changed how he walks and how he stands.
I think his color scheme applies more to the NES sprite that he was in the original game, not green, but more brightish yellow than a darkish tan, and then his overall color scheme just looks brighter. Yeah, like you said, he's more colorful. I think his character model is just a lot vivid, or more vivid than it was before. And I love that he stands up now. He can run. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
He just feels a lot faster and not like that slug he was in Brawl. And that's just something I really hated about him. In terms of his attacks, he doesn't just tackle anymore or anything. He actually does hand-to-hand combat. He throws some punches and even kicks too. He doesn't just throw himself at you, really.
That's that's actually something that I never really liked playing Bowser in Brawl, because he felt like he was definitely one of the heavy characters, kind of like Ganondorf. But he always whenever I was playing with Ganondorf, yeah, he might have been a little bit slow, but when he hit, he always hit hard, right? I always felt like if I actually was able to connect with Ganondorf, I was gonna do a lot of damage. I knew that was great. But with Bowser, it was kind of eh. I never really got the feeling that he was all that great at being slow or being powerful. It was just kind of meh. But it definitely
there wasn't a trade-off, really.
Exactly. But now that he seems to be faster, sure, he might not do the absolute max damage at all times, but he's going to be a little bit quicker and a little bit more nimble and maneuverable, which definitely makes him more of a character that I would probably play now. Yeah,
you're definitely going to get in some combos there. At least before, you'd have the same amount of charge you would with Ganondorf to power up an attack, but it wouldn't do the same amount of damage, or it wouldn't send you as far. So at least now we got the trade-off. He's probably not going to do those attacks still, but he's going to be a lot faster, so you at least get in some damage before you actually do your power attack of some sort. So
yeah, and speaking of, we haven't seen a ton of gameplay of Bowser, unlike some of the newer characters where they spend a whole couple minutes talking about them. But most of his attacks look pretty similar, right? I guess I've seen a couple of smaller things, he has a new kick, I believe.
Yeah, overall his smash attacks look the same, his specials look too, but basic just tap A attacks, instead of doing a headbutt or anything, he actually punches and kicks now. So yeah, they're pretty much fitting up to his new taller posture design than he was before. Pretty much he just had a hunchback last time, and now he actually stands up. But he looks more ferocious, I guess, would be a good adjective to describe him.
Bowser's always been ferocious. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rawr. So if there was one specific thing you could change with this moveset, since we pretty much have the exact same one from the looks of it, what would you change or would you add on to it?
Ooh, that's a good one. Obviously I would have changed the fact that making him faster, but since they've already done that, that's actually a good one. The biggest thing is I just want them, maybe not a specific change, a specific thing that I want them to add, but just I want to make sure that the balance is just a little bit better. Like we were saying earlier, I just never really felt like Bowser fit for me. It was just it just wasn't, he just kind of was in the middle. He wasn't really that great here and there. But now that he's a little bit faster, I hope that they just kind of nail the balance so that Bowser it's still quick and still does a lot of damage, but isn't kind of clunky, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I just never really felt like Bowser fit my playstyle. But now that they've sped him up and they've, you know, kind of fixed up some of those things, I think he actually could definitely be something that I'd really like to play.
Yeah, I completely agree, mainly because I never really played as him, other than the fact that I want to at one point beat Giga Bowser. But that was really it. And that'd be interesting too to see what Giga Bowser looks like now, since his model is really dark now, and at least in Melee and Brawl, and he's going to be completely different, I'm assuming, in Wii U, so that'll be interesting. Especially the 3DS version.
Yeah, the 3DS version. Actually, we could talk about that. Yeah, he definitely does look very different. I think all the characters do, but especially in the Bowser in the 3DS version, he looks not quite as bright, I'd say.
Yeah, mainly because we don't have like the HD textures like the Wii U does. But like they keep the same posture and the same design really, and they have the little like the cell shaded design like they do in Borderlands to make sure you can see everybody. Yeah, I like what they're doing with that. It looks nice, and I'm just happy I can actually pay attention to what the hell's going on, because that's one problem I had with PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale and Vita. I would just lose where my character was all the time, despite their color schemes.
Okay, so how about you? If you had to pick one thing that they add to Bowser, they change or whatever, what would you pick?
So like the one move that Bowser had that always pissed me off that people used against me was like the slash, or like the side smash, not the side slash, the side special where like he scratches you but picks you up and does like a forward body slam on you. Like, oh yeah, you could spam that. That really pissed me off. I'd love to see that replaced with, I don't know, like maybe throws his turtle shell and brings it back. Although, I don't want to see him without a turtle shell either.
Okay then. Well, that would, yeah.
Maybe
okay.
something with like King Dedede would throw like those little monsters. I can't even pronounce them, but like doodles or woodles, whatever they're called. Like maybe he could throw like a Koopa shell or something.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a good point. I probably forgot to mention, or I guess I did forget to mention. It would be cool if he had some kind of like decent ranged attack. Like the fire, I thought it actually wasn't all that bad, but
that was another thing too. Like instead of having like the standard fire where like it only reaches like the short distance, like have the classic NES one where he throws a fireball, like straight fireball.
Oh, now that's good. Although I guess it's kind of similar. Well, no, I guess that would work for Bowser too, wouldn't it?
It'd be kind of like Luigi's fire, because that one just goes straight in the air wherever you aim it, but this would be assumingly bigger, do more damage, since he doesn't really have any long range attacks at all.
Yeah, that actually would be really helpful, I think. I mean, I guess they're obviously changing some things. They said, what exactly did they say in the trailer? They said that they've been tweaking and trying to redesign. I forget the exact wording, but they were obviously kind of talk about how they had been trying to maybe fix up Bowser a little bit. So if they could do a decent ranged attack, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to see something done with like either the fireball or the shell, something like that, something different, because he's a short range character and he was pretty heavy, so it was kind of like very unbalanced. Now that he's faster, it would make sense to add something like that to his moveset.
Absolutely, I think you nailed it.
And that wraps it up for this episode of the Super Smash Bros. Breakdown covering Bowser, the famous villain in the Mario series. Thank you for coming, Austin, once again, for helping us analyze this character.
No, thanks for having me.
I love Smash Brothers. We all do. And of course, you guys do too. So keep watching these and we'll keep making them. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.